Hello, this is Divine Sunshine. I ain't got my music in the background. I am coming to you with a message from the Divine Masculine. I first want to say thank you to those of you all that have reached out. I posted we couldn't go on the playground experience because of a death of my passing of my sister, which was really unexpected. And no warning. It was warning signs, but I didn't pick up on them. That was given as far as her passing. However, if always when it comes to death, it's always a time of introspection, a time of taking time out and looking and seeing about what lesson from that life, what things that you need to change, and what things you might need to get your booty in gear about. That's really where we are on some things. I had to take my locks out. I have had an experience of major. I asked David a soul mission. He told me I'm clearing out for a group of people. I put too much lip stuff on. And my head has been itching. And I asked, I said, is this ascension or what? But he said, I'm clearing out for others. So I went, I had already said that. I had kind of been some things they're saying about my hair I needed to do. And so I'm going to honor that, what they're asking me to do right now. And so this is it. This is not what... this is exactly how I wanted to, but I was trying to create another look and ended up making this look, which was interesting. And I was about to go on and switch it up and go ahead and put blow dry it. And then I was like, no, just leave it. Just leave it. Just go ahead and rock what you got there. So this is it. So I was watching last night, so I'm finished with that. A movie called Cha-Cha Real Smooth, and they got kind of that line from the Cha-Cha slide. And this is a young man that's in there that wrote the script, but his character as well that was in there. I told Mom something about it had reminded me of what the true divine masculine energies, their essence in a male, okay, really had started off to be, which is extremely pure, boy-like, playful, very, again, this innocence. And over a course of life, things happen and cause them to close off the heart chakra, not to really be so showing people their vulnerable side, their boys-like qualities, all those different kind of things that, I've seen glimpses in. I've seen it in my dad, and I've seen it even in my other self. That part, that playfulness, that loving. And what I have, if those of you all that have had the opportunity to meet your person or your other self in person in 3D, you know what I'm talking about. You tap into that, and they kind of tap into you, because a lot of times you will have that playful time between you and your person. Like you speak the same language, you play with each other. I'm so glad I looked down. In that kind of way, and kind of childlike, but still it brings out the innocence. So in that, if you really want to tap into that energy and know what the pure DM before it gets into distortion and people break their hearts, because even in the story, the young man, his heart was broken several times. He first started off, and I don't want to give the storyline away. I'm not going to give, again, a spoiler alert. But you'll see how he bounces back and goes right back into being his innocent self, his sovereign self, if you want to say, that part, and still tries it again. And so, but a lot of times what differs from in the 3D or the real life experiences, a lot of the divine masculines energies aren't able to bounce back. And some of those percentage, when they're in divine masculine energies in a male form, again, because I pretty much have female viewers every now and then I get a sprinkle of masculine. So I'm talking to you. A lot of times that's what we get. And see, that's why you have to wait until they can come back to like this young man and say, hey, that's all right. I'm not going to take it personal. You know, I'll cry about it. And he cried. Then my heart is broken, but then I'll bounce back and try again. Some of them get stuck in that, I don't know, I'm going to bounce back. What I am going to do is revert and go a whole different way. And when I come back and reinvent myself, you ain't going to be able to recognize me anymore. I'm going to be a totally me. You know, it's like, is that you? You know, and it's like, you know, that ain't the Tim that was before him. This, I don't know who this Tim is, you know, Tim Fabuloso, what was the man that used to ride on the horse? Fabio. This is Tim Fabio. This is my own little creation. And the same things for the feminines too. You know, no, I'm not Beyonce. I'm Sasha Fierce. It's like, okay, after those heartaches and they come up with those different other other personalities to protect with the ego that this is not who they used to be because of the heartache. And you're like, what happened to them? They were so innocent, so pure, so sweet, so thoughtful. And they get to the point, F that, I ain't doing that no more because my heart get broken that way. So it was interesting. So check out that Cha-Cha Real Smooth movie, and if you want to really kind of see what the masculine energies is. And in the movie, he talked about the different soulmates too as well. His version of what it was. And he said, you got several of them out there. And that, so I'm not going to again spoiler alert that one either. Because I really want you to watch, to look at that. Because I think it's cute. And I liked when I seen them on, what got me to look at it was on Talk. And the young man was talking about that, you know, he was really like not a rags to riches, but he's not rich, but it's a true Hollywood of starting and coming up story of how he was somewhere. Where was he working at? Whatever it is, I don't know. It was like not a fast food chain. That was him in the movie. But what he was doing, was he Uber Eats? Was he Ubering? Something like that. And he came up with the script, and he didn't have the script, but he lied and say, I got the script. And he kind of made it up as he went along. But the beautiful as a way of showing how you have a dream and how it is some kind of way is supported and it comes to fruition and it manifests. I love the little story that he had there. So it's a cute movie, and I was like, yeah, please watch it. So let's go on and talk about that. So that's, again, just let you know, the divine masculine energies is making his way back into that, getting in touch with. We talked about last week. I feel like a teacher, like we're continuing the lesson. Last week we were talking about him trying to, the divine masculine energies, really getting in line with the heart. That was for the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies, and really making sure that he's going after what he truly wants. This time here for the divine masculine energies here, we have here the overall energies, and it kept on coming over at the bottom of the pile, was victory. Okay, so with this victory here, and this is because of the divine feminine energies, within him, and so without. The divine feminine energies wants victory. The divine feminine on the outside is wanting victory as far as being in love, finding love, being loved. She's doing these things, and I'm giving a push that they're saying she's not trying to find it or obtaining it, but she is really putting forth the effort, not even trying. Like, I'm doing it. I'm going out there. I'm researching. I'm looking through inside myself. I'm making changes within myself to make sure that I am in alignment for love. This is where we are as far as what's causing the pull, because the divine feminine energies, maybe in her actions, are now starting to say it's about focusing on me, and she's doing things to make sure that it brings her pleasure. That's the same thing, like I was saying yesterday, although things were going on about my sister and those things, arrangement stuff, but I had already had on the docket to be able to get ready for to do my hair. I know I wanted to, because it had been itching me all last week, and I was like, oh, I think I want to play with myself. Watch it. Let's not take it to the playground experience on Freaky Friday. But my thing is that I did want to do something that was like showing love to myself, which is I love playing with my hair, doing things and creating styles, all those different kind of things I'm releasing. And so then I was like, I want to do that. It took me quite some time on this hair, but that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to take time and really commune with myself. And things like that are things that draw you in. Yes, I did that. And yeah, conversations, flowing, contact, divine masculine energies, again, or whatever. My other self was more drawn and attracted to me. And I was like, oh, whoa, okay, all right, I see, this is what they're talking about. So a lot of times, again, when we're doing that, and we're, as we always say, and I proved that on yesterday, concentrating on ourselves, we draw our counterpart. This is here, we got the 2, which is coming together. Unity. 8 represents, again, a rebirth, a harmony, a balancing of the energies, that making sure that it's flowing from the feminine to the masculine. And this is what is going on. That flow that's going on for the feminine is created for the divine masculine to want victory. Now, when I asked, when I draw the cards here, and this is for other things, I asked what was actually going on with the divine masculine energies. And so what was picked out was, again, financial, y'all out. Financial constraints. So right now, financially, they're trying to find out what is the fear factor with them. Some of them, and it's across the board, because I know a lot of my clients that I have, a lot of them are having issues with their person or their other self is financial. Always drawing the card for financial. It's the money. So again, it's the flow of things, the abundance of things, the things in the material world. Is they're scared that right now things is not coming together for them. And this is what's causing them to say, but I see the number 13, which is good, which means it's going to be a transformation through that, and there's going to be an ending, and the ending is going to cause a transformation. And then also, I always remember when I first started on the twin flame thing, they were saying, again, if you're in situations that are not where you're supposed to be, a lot of times that messes with your flow. Okay, and you'll be there until you know better. So right now it's financial things that, again, that they know they need victory, and some of them know that they got to put that stuff to rest. Some of them I've heard through the grapevine, the spiritual community, and some of the things saying that some of the DM energies are putting money to the side, to make sure that when that day comes, they'll be ready to move. This is about them also where they are. I got 2, I had a fork in the road, but then when I went back to it, it said they're understanding where they are. I'm going to read reversals for this one. That there is no love. There's no caring connection where they are. However, they want, in order for them to have victory, they want that caring connection. That's something that they've got to move into, that energy. They also know, and this is also a major influence as to why they say they're starting to really, truly look at their finances. This has also been, because I remember me doing a reading that said, no romance without finance. This also has been a push for that. There is a lot of anxiety, okay, on some. It's a fork in the road on this one too. Some of them, because of this not caring connection, say they can give 2 Fs. They told me that. Some of them say, I'm at the point I can give 2 Fs on it. They doing stuff around there, and they can tell I'm already checked out. I'm like, okay, well, they might say the air conditioning broke. Okay, I don't give it, because I don't stay here. I work all the time to try to stay away from what's going on here. So I don't know what you're gonna do. Figure it out, because I ain't home. So it's like, you need the air. By the time I get home, is the heat has went down. So what you want me to do? And they looking like, what? Whatever it is, my mother-in-law's coming over, and, can you clean up or do something, or can you be here like that? No, I'm working. Well, usually when she come over, we have family dinners on Sundays, you usually present. Okay, I said I'm working. You know, it's that nonchalant, that kind of like checked out kind of energies. They at the time, I think I probably titled this, I could give 2 F's right now about what's going on right here in this situation, because right now there is. Now they know undercover, some of them are moving into anxiety too, because they know in order for them to have this victory, this is what they know, this is the next move, this is their plan of action, which is, again, I want to be the man who's holding my heart. That means I got a good handle on the things of my hearts and desires at this point. And so this is where it is, and that's why I call this 5-year-old. I want to be looking good, smelling good, so when this time comes, I know. And this might be some movement in the fall. I'm being drawn to this tree here with this red here. Might be some movement for some. I'm seeing the 4 here, which is good. He just got to get grounded. He got to get grounded in this change. To me, like, I got to embrace this change. So it could be 4 and 5 means 9, which means the ending in cycles. This is actually where he is, because he knows he needs to end the cycle of being in this place where is no love being given. And he said, I see it, and now I could give I give any F's to it, you know. No F's given here, because this is not it. So this is where he's at. He's also knowing this because, again, he's understanding his worth. This daughter value came in reverse. He's moving into it. This is becoming a heavy influence about that, because he understands now that, again, my value pulls in my abundance, pulls in my money. So once I got self-worth about myself, then this money is going to be flowing in, you know, because love, again, and I say, and money are cousins, kissing cousins. And again, the way your money is flowing is the way how your loving is flowing. And when that money is flowing fine, then that loving is going fine. So this is another way for them to do that. Got to get grounded and rooted. Got to be ready. I'm seeing here like, oh, this is a stage, and that's curtains to make this great reveal that again, I understand my worth. Now the curtains are now being pulled to the side, and now the real you is being shown to the world, which is also helping you to bring in this money. Here we have here, which is, again, woman holding the heart. And this is, again, in his divine feminine energies in his spirit, he is now coming to the point of understanding that it's a transformation about what things he is seeing through his third eye. Some of them, before, we were saying that the divine masculine energies were having issues with seeing things using that third eye. The third eye was closed. This third eye is now open for business and is now being able to see. And through that, is causing a big transformation within the divine masculine energies, starting to be able to be one that is holding the heart, also being very okay with being vulnerable, being naked, being shown self as well. And I see this beautiful pink that they have, this adorning themselves and wrapping themselves in their bliss and their love. Right now, again, some of the actions that he knows that is got to be taken. I'm trying to see about, oh no, what he thinks about you. Sorry, I already said that. What he thinks about you. This is what's going on with you. The understanding that you, the person who's watching this, that wants daughter romance, wants to create the magic, wants to come out the closet about what's going on with you and your person. You got the number 33 interested, David. I send you this one. So 33 here, we got 2 3s here, which is, again, spiritual alignment. Spirit, soul, and body is now in alignment. Again, spirit, soul, and body. To me, when I see in 3, the 3 means spirit, soul, and body, and the divine feminine energies, and spirit, soul, and body, and the divine masculine energies. There's a balance here, because in order for you to create something and to manifest within yourself, again, what I say, you got to create intimacy. Those 2 energies got to come together to give birth to the idea and the dream. We got to be in alignment. We got to, again, have some kind of, again, like the act of sex. Sometimes it's got to be some in and out, some forward, some pushing, okay, until we make something and release and make something happen. So again, that's how we're able to manifest that. And so this is with the 3 and the 3 together, you plus 3 plus 3 equals 6, which means love. And so that gets the love to flowing. That's what we're giving birth to. But those two energies have got to come together here. And again, like I said, the divine masculine energies wants to come out the closet, though that his heart has been caged up, but understanding he's now singing. He wants to again sing the praise, sing about what the relationship is, because again, he's got a lock on there, and he does understand that. I see the key right there. That's the first time I've ever seen that. It's a key back here. No, the lock and the key might be on the outside, but guess what? He is waiting for, knowing that you could come there and gain access and get the key, because now he's out of the closet. So now you can gain access to that key to be able to unlock his heart. Understanding that some of them are tied up, but to me, this tied up is like, I'm willing to be here. I think that as I'm talking to you now, that this tied up that he is right now is really, truly something that he's saying, I gotta appear like I'm tied up, but I'm really actually comfortable where I am, because I'm planning. It's like I'm giving the illusion, like I was watching the movie before I came down, and the man said, wake up, so-and-so, I already know you up. And he had her all binded up with chains and rope and stuff, and it was dragging her all across the ground into the house through the stairs, and then put her in the house and laid her on the floor. And he told her, look, oh, I already know you're woke, so go ahead and wake up. This is what it is. It seems like to me the same thing. It's like I'm pretending to be held captive, but I'm not. I know that here, although it looks like it's tied up, but it looks like you're okay. Some of them, again, is still a kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm a little comfortable where I am. I'm with knowing the devil that I know. I kind of feel like I want to stay here, but I do know within myself I want to go. So some of them are kind of in that kind of limbo. You can maybe say that's free will. It could be a lot of things that's keeping them there, because that financial restraints, like I had pulled there earlier, is kind of calling him to kind of still want to stay restrained. But like I said, this restraint here, they believe that the situation that they have a handle on. Like, it don't have a handle on me, I have a handle on it. And so, like I said, this tied up, it's about comfort zone too. It's about not willing to be able to go outside the box or get that freedom. It's just like right here where I'm at is it. So he's got to work on that, because again, here we have here when it talks about this, and again, this is about you. So he's not really truly tied up. He's saying, I appear to be tied up, but to me, the way she's looking at it is like, I know what needs to be done in order to get out of this. Or don't think that I'm tied up and I can't get out of this situation. I'm here because I want to be, because I'm scared, or the financial, or I'm here because I'm planning and plotting my next move, and I don't want anybody else to know where I'm going next. Here we have here the next card, which is the abundance card, blooming in abundance. He's moving into that energy, understanding that with you, that everything again is blooming. I want to go back to the all tied up, because they give me something else, and like it's really to be all tied up means I know I'm tied up or connected with you. There is a bond there. There is a cord there. And so that's what they want me to tell you too as well. Blooming in abundance. So things are blooming all around. There's opportunities. There are things in which helps them to grow spiritually, to show them about the beauty that's all around on the outside, to maybe again to tempt him to say, those of them that say I'm tired of it and I can't get out, that there's something else. Some of them, I know I had pulled some cards, said it was product of their environment for a client, and you know, because of what's happening in the environment has made them kind of look at things on the outside differently, made them seem to look at it distorted as well, and that has caused a problem. But with you, he's able to see the world through brand new eyes. And so again, and he understands that this is like something that's in progress, that we're getting this abundance is going to bloom over time, because the overall image, overall, that's the beginning. But again, where's the moving, the energies that we're moving into is adjacent possibilities. He knows, I feel like Princess is just around the corner. It's just around the corner about this things. Things are going to change, and it's coming right around the corner. You know, it's right there. And he's got to, again, do what he's got to do, work on this work, this financial stuff, this building more so to carrying a connection so that he can be able to truly have this victory. So right now, Spirit is telling him right now, everything is just around the corner. Ooh, that lemonade's good. Okay. I'm not going to say my plug at the end. Give me a little time to kind of deal with my business of getting that together. I know if you ordered the reading and if you're watching this too as well, because I could tell, I just wanted to throw this out and do my podcast. I was going to say that, but all of a sudden I kind of felt some other energies kind of work its way through. I'll see how I feel. But right now I'm just putting it kind of temporary. I need to put that little temporary pause till I work out business. I don't want to overtax myself too as well. So please, again, thank you again for those of you all that has sent me your love and light about what had my sister passing. And just know that, again, send also, again, have compassion for your person. Look like they're working on some things. Like I said, I looked at with Steve Tarot. You know, in the spirit, this is what they want. In their soul, this is what they want. Now, how it's coming out and manifesting in 3D is a whole different story. For some of them, they are in alignment. It has changed the way I do. So it has changed. Okay, it's got the notification there. So a lot of them, it has changed them. They are creating that change. And we have to, again, get into that space of believing that they want it just as bad as we do. And not just we want it and they don't. That's another form of duality, and that's another form of separation. So keep that in mind too as well. Those of you all that's on the journey and the objective is being with your twin. All right, then, as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste and Namago. All right, until next time, I'll be talking to you real soon.